Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. This is it, the finale of Ben 10 Season 1. Does episode 13, Secrets, live up to the hype? Yes. Yes it does. After an entire season of teasing us with a build-up to a grand battle between Ben and Vilgax, we finally get just that, and it's truly spectacular. Secrets was an exciting episode from start to finish with not much time to stop and question what's going on. The episode never really slows down once it picks up steam, and I loved every second of it. And Vilgax, as the big villain of the season, does not disappoint in the slightest. I'd forgotten how massive he was. He is truly a sight to behold, from his large stature to his relentlessness, or even his entrance. You really get the feeling this will be a tough foe for Ben to overcome alone. And throughout the episode, even though Ben gets some good hits in, he just can't take down Vilgax. This is where Max comes in, who we've known from the start was hiding something from his grandchildren. Obviously, seasoned Ben 10 fans like us know what that info is, but for the sake of these flashback reviews, I've done my best to not spoil it for anyone watching alongside my reviews for the first time. And that will continue for this review, as I'm only going to discuss what we learned in this episode and not what it means for the series as a whole. It's fun finally getting more information as to what Max has been hiding. It's even more fun watching Gwen freak out over it, especially when it leads to a hidden bunker within Mount Rushmore that contains weapons to take down Vilgax specifically.
And how do you know about that alien guy who's after Ben?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but let's just say I wasn't exactly your normal plumber before I retired.
In this entire season, this is definitely the most amount of help Max has been, and he's been fairly helpful, but it was great to see him finally take charge and be just as much of a hero as Ben. The only real downside to this finale is that while we do learn a bit more about what Max has been hiding, that information can only really be figured out if you've already seen this season before. And by episode's end, you'll be none the wiser until season 2.
Grandpa? We need to talk.
From a storytelling perspective, I can get leaving the bulk of the secrets for season 2 to reveal, but in an episode clearly titled Secrets, I would expect more of those secrets to actually be revealed. So on that front, newcomers may be slightly let down by this episode's finale. If you don't mind waiting for your questions to be answered, however, then I think this could end up being your favorite episode out of the season. It has the most satisfying action of the entire 13 episodes because you've got the toughest foe Ben has ever faced. And my god, the action sequences are like candy. They're so perfectly animated and a lot of destruction is shown off. Buildings being leveled, pavement being turned into tar or flat out destroyed. Now, unless you hated Man of Steel, you'll probably get a kick out of how this episode amps up the tension and action. It really helps the action moments that a power surge / glitch made Ben keep changing from alien to alien. It wouldn't have been much of a fun episode without all 10 of his aliens being used in a futile effort to defeat Vilgax. And even with the might of his watch, Ben still needs help from his family, and that's a very heartwarming moment. Episode 13 is a fantastic episode, and I can't wait for us to get into Season 2, which I believe will reveal more backstory about Max. Let me know what you thought about this episode, and your favorite moments down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, go check out my other reviews, then consider subscribing for more cartoon reviews and Let's Plays. Thanks for watching, and take care.